Hello and good morning. Happy Chinese New Year's, guys. Welcome to my daily videos. And I'm still super excited about the lighting. And today I wanted to talk about, journaling, but how important is it for our nervous system and how important is it to exist in multiple dualities? Not even dualities. It's like you exist in different planets this whole time, right? Because I believe we live in a world where we are expected to just be grateful for what we have, but really being honest with our emotions and our different realities is super important for growth. And I wanted to show you guys my journal. I was journaling this morning. One second. And here is my butterfly journal. I'm going through my butterfly phase right now. And I made this quadrant. One second. Right here. And the quadrant one says challenges. What are the challenges that I'm currently going through? And then the next one right here is what I'm looking forward to. And number 3 is what I'm thankful for. And number 4, this one is inspired by my really good friend Joe Franco. It's the North Star, right? The woman I want to be by the end of 2026. Whew. And I implore you guys to go ahead and make quadrants as well in your own journals, because I was reading a book last night and the author said the more that we really face our negative emotions, that's a trigger for, like, a good kind of trigger for the future and for growth, right? And we can't just stay stuck in the negative emotions, but we can definitely write down the negative emotions, recognize them, but also recognize the good things in our lives, right? To create that balance. The word that comes up is chakra. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I think it really helped me put things into perspective. And the more that I wrote out stuff, like you could see here, right? You could see here. I put some people not being very kind in the challenges. And I only have actually 4 things in the challenges part. And the more that I filled in for the thankfulness and the other 3 quadrants, the more that the challenges seem to get smaller. And that's so significant and important because maybe you will also see the patterns, and it's kind of mind-blowing. I'm still mind-blown that I could see the patterns on my journal, right? From my brain to my journal, I could literally visually see it. My first one for I'm looking forward to. So for challenges, I have people not being very kind. Number 2, I have to do a lot of paperwork. Number 3 is, the little bit of debt that we have. That's on my mind. And then grief. Being a lung cancer patient and an advocate, you make a lot of friends, which is a silver lining, but the grief that comes with all of that is also so heavy. And it's like, how do you exist with this grief where your friends should be here and still should be alive, thriving as a young person in their prime time in their lives, right? So that's something that I deal with, and I don't really know how to show it here on YouTube or social media, but my friends are always in my heart. I think that's a rage and anger that I have to really alchemize, and I feel like I'm living for not just me and my mom, but like for 8 or 9 people, and that list keeps growing. And yeah, it's just something I'm learning to live with even 4 years after advocacy. But quadrant number 2, what I'm really looking forward to is I'm looking forward to waking up every day and being thankful for this life. I'm super thankful for this life. Oh, it's so beautiful, you guys, and I'm really actually looking forward to this summer. This summer, that's also a challenge that I have because I don't get paid in the summer. I don't have work in the summer, but I won't say that. I know that I'm gonna be building something during that time and keep myself busy, right, in the business aspect of things. So, yes, the financial aspect of the summer is huge, but I know that me and, well, my husband can make it happen and make changes happen. Number two, I'm really looking forward to the Book Academy. I'm a part of like a book memoir coaching program, and it's pretty great. And we are 5 classes in. I believe that there's 7 sessions total, so 5 classes, and I paid like $2,500. But it's so worth it. I'm 20,000 words in, and I'm looking forward to being coached and like growing and creating my book proposal and getting this memoir through. And number three, being a part of Joe Club this Saturday. I'm a part of a group with other journaling girls, girly pops that travel all around the world, and that's definitely a highlight. That's going to be happening this weekend. And number four, I'm really looking forward to actually facing a lot of pain and knowing that now at age 33, I'm able to alchemize the pain. But in order to alchemize pain, I have to recognize it first. So what pain still exists in my body and my mind and my spirit, and how can I process that? Last one, I'm really looking forward to getting a book deal. I have to be really delulu about this because the past 4 years, there's unexplainable good things that has happened. And yeah, I'm putting a lot of faith into writing this memoir. I'm really looking forward to the woman I become once I, keep stacking up the building blocks of this memoir. And I'm really looking forward to getting this book deal. I am thankful for, this is quadrant number 3. I'm thankful for my health, my relationship with God. Thankful for sunshine and fresh food. I am really thankful for feminine divine energy. Like, I think even just as my own, or when I'm going somewhere, I'm more attracted to like having conversations with women versus a lot of, strangers that are men. It just feels really nice to be intentional about that. And just recognizing how much power women have. And yeah. And I'm very thankful to be able to brainstorm about finances, as messy as they are. I'm thankful to be at a point where I'm journaling about it, writing about it, reflecting, making a game plan. And it just feels like life is a little bit more together. And yeah. I am really thankful for my animals being taken care of. I'm really thankful for family holding down the fort and taking care of my animals, and for them to be healthy. Some of you guys don't know, I have 5 dogs, and I'm just thankful for my family being able to take care of them during this time. And like the fact that they have food, we have money for their food. It's just like those little things that I know people are really struggling with. I'm thankful that my doggies have a safe space to be. And number 4 quadrant is the woman I want to be in 2026. I want to be really consistent with creativity. I was watching Glow Atanmo's YouTube. I watch her YouTube stuff daily. She's actually the one that inspires these daily videos. But I am wanting, like, the woman that I envision is one that no longer romanticizes creativity, because I think I've done that for a while and the pressure was so heavy that sometimes I wouldn't show up. But the kind of person I want to be by the end of the year is simply consistency, hopefully. So right now is February. We're in mid-February, and by the end of the year, I want to look back and say that I uploaded on YouTube for the year 2026 every single day. The only reason not to upload would probably be if I'm like sick. Like 2 weeks ago, I had food poisoning. I couldn't post for one day. But, reasons like that. But I would hope that I can look back at 2026 and say, hey, I mostly posted on YouTube. Hopefully, it's like all days that I could upload something on YouTube and that I showed up, right? Not for the sake of like showing up or perfection or to release something that's perfect, but to finally get over that stride of like, what should I do? And constant like overthinking and anxiety. I just want to strengthen that muscle of consistency. And yeah, I have one more on the list, but I can't tell you guys yet because that's a personal project and a secret. But I think, who else is journaling here, guys? I make my students who are sixth graders, seventh graders journal, high schoolers. So that's really exciting. And I think that anyone here could definitely access, a notebook and a journal. Let me know if you liked hearing about my journal entries. For the past 3 years, I will like film myself journaling, but never really share what's in it. So, yeah, this one I started actually February 3rd. Ooh, one of the quotes here is, let the mess get you to the message. So even if I'm showing up imperfectly and messy and not perfect, I know that every single video upload will, raise my frequency and elevation, and it's going to get me to the message. It's also really good practice for public speaking. Oh my God, I'm so excited because, y'all, one of my dreams is to be a public speaker. And I've been able to publicly speak for lung cancer advocacy quite a few times. And the biggest audience we've had was around 700 in a conference called ASCO in Chicago. And not to brag, but it's to recognize my gift with public speaking. I have like a standing ovation. Like, that's how much I love storytelling. But then I would feel like anxious or sad when I wouldn't get invited to certain things. And all I want to do is tell stories. All I want to do is raise awareness. But here on YouTube, I'm able to just like show up and not have to wait for an institution to tell me, hey, you can go and publicly speak in front of 700 people. So even if I get like 4 views or 54 views, I'm actually really thankful for every single view, because that means I reached someone, like my voice has reached someone for that day. And yeah, just make your art exist. Just honor your voice because it's time. It's the year of the fire horse. And I'm still finding out what that really means. But I am looking forward to your comments and just your thoughts in general. Let me know if you want to do more journaling sessions. And yeah, have a beautiful day.